Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vine Panther Presents. Today, we shall be discussing The Chi in Thanksgiving, or whatever. As we talk about Season 6, Episode 15. We got one more episode of Foolishness left, and then we'll be done till Season 7, of course. But anyway, before we get to all that, please like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. Let us know what you think about this foolishness, why I got soul food behind me. There's reasons. Anyway, sit back, enjoy the intro, and we'll start the show. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is gonna be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, what does Thanksgiving look like in June, in the summer? That's the question we shall be discussing. How holidays work in this show. I don't know. You are muted, Kim. Just let you know.
Okay, sorry.
There you go. Anyway. I got positives. Yay. Woo, it was work. Anyway, Kim, do you have a positive for me?
Oh my gosh, no. I would say the only positive I have is that Keisha and Nuck are acting like grown adults. When it comes to their child, that is extremely important when you have where the mom and dad are no longer together, and then you have, one of them has a living situation with another person, and so you have to kind of balance that. And I think they're doing a really good job. Keisha's being fair about it. She's also making sure that her man is secure with this by letting him know that I have to do this right for my child. But it doesn't take away the fact that I love you, right? And I need you to hear me when I say I love you, right? And say it back. Don't just absorb it, say it back. And I thought that was a really good scene. And we need to actually listen to what she said. A lot of us out here need to listen to that. But anywho, and so I don't know. I thought Nina seeing her friends finally, because we're used to that, right? Finally, we see Tracy and we see Jada, and they're having a girls' night, drinking, and that's normal. You should be doing that. You need to check in on each other, right? So I thought that was really good. But what they talked about, I was like, what is happening? But anyway, let's see. Other than that, I don't really see. Oh, let's see. I do like when Tiffany and Alicia had a talk in the kitchen, right. And she wasn't Tiffany wasn't being a bee about it, and neither was the mother. She was really asking, because this is his mom. She knows him the best out of anyone, and so she wants to know, what can I do to help help my man, who is your son. And so she was just like, she told her, this is how my son has always been. Give him his time, and then he will come to you. And I thought that was really nice. I thought that was that's how mother-in-law should be, right? I feel like a lot of mother-in-laws would have went to the son, to Rob, and been like, your girlfriend is asking, about it. You shouldn't do that, because at the end of the day, you're a woman first. And you should talk to the young lady as a woman, as an older woman first, right? And now if it's something about hitting or something like that, that's a little different. That I need to step to you, right? What are you doing, son? I didn't teach you this, right? But when she's asking for your help as far as trying to help your son, then you need to be there for her. And it's none of your business to, what happens after that. You need to mind your business, right? And a lot of mother-in-laws, they don't know that. Or your boyfriend's mom doesn't. They never really. Some of them, they step all in it. Y'all need to get together. It's like, mind your business, lady. You're out of the relationship, right? So I thought that was really well done. Other than that, I'm kind of just over this show, really. I really am. Trig is, I can't wait till we get to that part, because
we'll get there. Hi, are you good? Demarcus agrees with you. It was good to see Tiff and Alicia bonding, especially trying to help Rob through his grief.
Yeah.
That was really good considering the man had no funeral. Because what?
Because David has to see a funeral, y'all.
Damn it, just something. If we're gonna spend episodes talking about this, you think anyway. Hello from Bay Area. Hello from the East Coast. Thank you for joining us. I'm happy that we are coast to coast. Oh, look, Jamani's here. All right. Boop. All right, what's up, Jamani?
Yay! Hey, are you on mute?
Yeah, you just looking at me or something. Come on, Jamani.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mic was off. Sorry. Hey, Tim.
Fan or something?
Sounds like you're in a car or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, that's the air filter. Let me turn the headphones.
Oh, it's loud. It's loud as fuck. But no. So I liked Okay, so I acknowledge Nut sincerely trying to be a father and to his child that he just met is awesome.
Yes.
But he is a sex trafficker and murderer of women. But hey, apparently that's a couple of seasons ago, so don't worry about that.
But at the end of the day, though, right? It's up to Keisha to be like, you're a murderer, you're a this, you're a trafficker, whatever. And then the court system needs to be involved because he made that child. Therefore, he has the right to see that child. So if she has any fears about what he's done in the past, she needs to bring the court system in because the court system would be like, wait a minute, he's got like a criminal record size, as long as my arm. He needs supervised visits so that the child is safe, right? Yeah. Because other than that, there's nothing she can do about it. Like
they have moved past this stuff. Like they
absolutely have.
So so it's not relevant anymore. I mean, to the storyline, I'm just saying I will never forget. We didn't see Rob mourn his dad. So the conversation surrounding his father felt flat for me. I mean, yes, also true. Like, and again, that's what a funeral can do. I'm preparing to put my dad down. I tried to call him before he died. Like these are things they could have got into. So this means more. Shot, real quick. I think my biggest character. He had the biggest character development for me in this episode. One, he didn't walk around dressing like a fake ass Shaft. Like he got past that leather jacket. Thank you, Shad. That's character development.
Okay.
Number two, he went to a pre-Thanksgiving dinner party full of trans people. Yeah. And that is huge for him. That is huge for him. Because when Amani, I think it was Amani, he was like, who the fuck? And he got over that. And the fact that he can accept Fatima as part of the family, that he's like, hey, I'm gonna help Victor get back with the woman that he cares for, and with no hesitation. Like he walked in, he was like, hey, everybody, how you doing? That's maturity. That truly is maturity for the character. And I was really impressed. I was really impressed with that. And then the girls' night. Why was Waiting to Exhale? Who is someone on that staff in this show? Because this is the second time they're like Waiting to Exhale. We saw the movie. It wasn't in Chicago.
When she first started saying it, I was like, this is Waiting to Exhale. And then they brought it in as a joke, and I was like, what? Like, why are we doing this? Like,
why are we doing this? Like, I don't understand any of this constant reference to this fucking movie, and nobody was masturbating for the record. I'm like, I was waiting for that to happen. I was like, why? What? I thought Tiffany was gonna be like, I got the toys, girls. I was like, oh shit. I was like, don't let it happen. No, this is where Sharice is gonna say I went too far. Hi, Sharice. She said I went too far last review. I felt like I didn't write it, Sharice. I didn't write it. Okay, I'm just saying. Tiffany said masturbation equals Way to Exhale. I'm waiting for both of those. And then to Kim's point, okay, so you get together for Nina to be like, hey girl, I'm leaving with the brat, and we're just gonna walk the earth and just get into adventures. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense.
makes that irritated the snot out of me. I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
What?
First off, does Nina even have a job anymore?
Does the brat have a job?
Does the brat have a job? Like, okay, so at first when she said it, right, I had to watch it again because I was like, is the brat playing the brat or something like when she's going on tour or something? No, none of that was said. I'm just gonna. I can't stay too long in one place. Are you a criminal? Like, are you running from the law?
She's a gypsy. She's a gypsy. She just. I think so. I think because we know who she is, they want us to imply that she's some type of musician. I think that's the only thing that makes any kind of logical sense.
No, I need to know that that's what she does.
Well,
this is ridiculous. If you have a one night stand with someone, that's what it is, right? And then years later, they come popping out of nowhere. She could be a fugitive. She could be popping up trying to hide in your house. So this makes no sense to me that she was like, oh, I never do anything that's exciting. So, bitch, you want to go now and travel with this woman that you haven't seen in years.
A year. Let's not do. I mean, it was like last year. It was like last year. So let's.
How long has her and Dre been together? Married.
No. Again, the brat was last year. That was last season. So that's maybe a year. That's maybe a year
it
between.
Still doesn't
it's
make
still ridiculous.
Sense.
It's still Kim. It's still ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. But you bring up Dre. I ask again. How do two best friends don't go? Where's Dre? Like, you guys are married. Are you no longer married? Are you divorced? Because again, you about to roam the earth with this woman. So what about your wife or ex-wife? Or I'm gonna have Lene stay upstairs, I guess, with no job in a house that who's paying for? That she's just gonna live upstairs?
With Bakari?
Bakari's moving in. Bakari's moving in so he can run guns in there, I guess, and he can be a writer. Like, what the? Anyway, Jamani, you did cause me the conversation. Jamani, what you got for this episode? What did it for you, please, sir?
All right, so Lala, or what's her character's name on the show?
Dominique.
Dominique.
I'm like, I thought I was watching Power because I was like, this seems so much like Lakeisha when she was talking to Tasha about the boyfriend she had before Tommy. I was like, this seems like the same character. I was waiting for her to say, I have a son named Cash or something like that. But yeah, I don't know why we need to have them have a relationship or what have you. I don't understand why Duda's wife has a girlfriend now and she's just shooting people in the street.
That was crazy as hell. I was like, wait a minute, what? I really wanted Keisha and to blow up in the car because I was like, that would have been storyline and drama.
Yes.
Like, this is nothing now.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, all right. So now Nook is gonna really want to get revenge after this, and this is setting off a face-off. No. Just what was the point in, like, did Duda forget? Did he have like memory lapse or something? Because everything that happened in like the first episode of the second half of this season, it was like, oh, I just remember everything now. Like, he killed Leon or Alonzo because he rolled up on him and he said something slick, right? But yet you have Rob and Emmett who took actual shots at him, and it's just, oh, I just remembered that right now when Brittany is putting me on. I just remember, oh yeah, Rob is supposed to be dead, but he made a side deal. That's why he's still alive. Like, how do you forget something like that? Oh, Emmett, time's up. You were supposed to kill Alicia like 5 episodes ago.
What? Hold up. Somebody made the comment, so I just want to highlight it. Yo, as much as I love Duda, like, he's the only reason I really watched this show. Somebody wrote it. Kiss my ass that you want me to believe that old ass Duda is gonna beat Nuck in a fight.
That
Like
was,
Yeah.
that's not
No.
a thing.
That's
That's
not
not
a
a thing. Like, so once the pistol whipping started, that makes sense. Like I get that, right? But like, don't tell me that they went hand to hand and all of a sudden Nuck got his ass whooped by this old man. No,
I think
No.
that is one of them
No.
things where it wasn't even it's not one of those fights where as an underling, you're not supposed to give it your all in this fight. You're supposed to take your licks like as if you're in the Yakuza or something like that. Like,
you allow your boss to whoop your ass.
yes,
And
because he said at the end, like, your bench, how long? And with his head down, all black, like he was, all the fight was out of, like he's not trying to fight. It was like, yeah, I'm making a show of fighting you so that you're not like saying hit back and all this type of stuff, and then if I get too many good hits in, then you just shoot and kill me. It's just I just got to make it look good so that I'm down on the ground and you've disciplined me.
See, that makes sense when you have an audience. Like if he was doing it in front of his crew, and therefore Nuck was like, "I'm taking this for the boss," so the boss looks like a man in front of his crew. That's one thing, but it's just those two. So this don't make any kind of sense because what happened to you kill Duda, you become Duda? I think Nuck can handle the job. Like whatever y'all do for money, which I still don't fully understand. Like I'm pretty sure Nuck can handle it. You know, so this don't make any sense.
No, his heart is soft now that he got a kid.
Right? He's the best daddy ever.
It's ridiculous.
But he's to Kim's point, he is committed. Like he's. I want him to go take the poor boy to the hospital, just to have some, some follow up. So the sickle cell thing comes full circle. So it's like, hey, I'm taking son, even if it's off camera. Anyway, this is one of the worst episodes of television I've ever seen. You guys are official. The only reason I continue to watch this show. I appreciate you, and you are correct. There is no way Duda could have whooped Nuck like that.
No,
absolutely not. Like this is some silly shit. But again, Duda is the awesome. I gotta do it. I saw it and it questioned me. So after he whoops Nuck's ass,
yes.
Let's speak of ass. Let's move to the Bianca scene.
Oh my God! What the hell was that?
Am I the only one that says she got it in the ass? Because I feel like she did.
Oh, no, sir. I felt that's exactly where she got it. Because of the way that she kind of sat down kind of softly, and then it was like
she had to wipe it off.
Nothing. And then the way she was concerned, the look of concern was like, you just poke me in that area extremely hard, and I'm tripping right now. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what happened?
Okay, Kim, I thought it was just me. I was like, he was up in that ass.
Yes.
Like he was. I was like,
wait a minute. I was like, oh my God.
What? Now this is where I say this is where Candy should have came in. No pun intended. Like she should have been there with the stud watching the fucking, because they remember when they did that with Tracy. This is not new. Remember, right? So I'm saying this is what they do. And if you're gonna have Candy in the series for some damn reason, like this makes sense. Not the random ass street shooting of a guy who's been following you all day but made no effort to hurt you or anything. He just runs off like a bitch because your deaf bodyguard / lover shot at you. And I'm like, what? This is what?
And then all she says is, "Oh, your sign language is getting better."
Like what? Oh, hey, let's back this all the way up. So then Candy is talking to Bianca, I think, like making the weed deal. No hands whatsoever, just talking. And then mute lover is like, and she's like, "It's okay, we are good." And she's like, "Okay." I'm like, what are we doing? What happened to sign language all the time? What happened to that?
And what happened to like she can read lips? Like you didn't read what Bianca's lips were saying?
Her lips are busy. I understand. Like, I'm just help me out. Help me out. I don't understand why. I know you're trying to be gay positive. I know you're trying to be like handicap positive. This ain't it. Like this is not it. Like Also, Jabani, to your point, I feel like again, Lala. Lena Waithe, 50 Cent, Courtney Kemp. Lala is just a place for penis. Like that is her purpose. That is her purpose. They brought her back just to get fucked. Now, remind you, y'all, she fucked Emmett and she fucked Emmett's dad. So
Yes.
she fucked the boss
Yes.
and the boss's dad.
Yes.
And now she's fucking an employee who lives in a halfway house, which she knew about when they met because he said
Remember, she took him home
to
So,
the
okay,
halfway house.
This is like I think this would be something Jamani would notice, but I noticed it this time when she was talking to him and she was like, "We could go back to your place." I was like, "Excuse me, sweetheart, you know he doesn't have a place. You dropped him off at the halfway house the first or second episode, so you don't remember that part?"
Like,
it was like, who wrote this?
Who wrote this shit? Who wrote this shit? And he's like, that's what's wrong with the black community. Women don't look past a man's finances. I'm like, what? Like, no, you don't have a place to live. That means you don't have a place to fuck. I'm
like,
what's up, Giovanni? What you got? Look, man, you.
I can't speak to the whole halfway house. I know that there's a curfew at halfway houses and whatnot, but you can go. You work. You have a job. Why can't you get a motel short stay?
Holiday Inn.
Something like you have money. It's not like you don't have any place to actually go. If you have money, you can find a place.
Well, in Dominique's defense, I do say, look, this is 2020, whatever. What you got a place too. If you want the dick, I can go get. We just go to your place. But to be like, I look at you less than. She fucked Emmett for nothing. Like Emmett provided nothing, but penis and ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because she did all the cooking. She made Sonny's. Like she's the Smokey. Excuse me. She made Smokey's what it was, and she let him take control of all of it. So it's not like she has high standards in anything. And that's every character she plays. She's always money grubbing and ass giving. And I'm like, she needs a better agent. Like Lala needs a much better agent and stop doing black shit. Like go find yourself a white director and give you a job because black people ain't doing well by you, Lala. They're not doing well by you, like at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to do better with your life. They had their sister circle, but Keisha still hasn't told her mom that Nuck is that absolutely is Ronnie's father, or that he has sickle cell. There's a scene about talking about being pregnant. The brat. Talking about pregnant. The brat was important.
Oh, the brat was pregnant. As
Jamani pointed out, because she was big. And that big sweater ain't helping.
She's actually still big. I mean, she hasn't lost that baby weight at all.
Oh.
Baby's almost a year now, but it's hard to lose. But anyway,
it would be ironic if Nuck took out Pastor Stanley Jackson, the angel, and do the devil. Okay, I see what you're doing with that, DeMarcus. Also, now we're talking about Pastor Dollar. Now we fully know that he knows his wife fucks random young black dudes. And he was like, just don't bring him to the Thanksgiving party. I guess.
I want this they need to sever this. That should be its own show. like it's good. I think it's good and it's entertaining, and the Shy is just gonna bring that storyline is just gonna get shied out. They're gonna fuck it up in
it's already fucked up. What
but I see that it has good possibilities. But
what
the storyline reminds me of like the early seasons of the haves and have-nots. And then like Tyler Perry just goes Tyler Perry. This is just gonna end up being the Shy, and then it's just gonna be all, as Len Whitfield says, like hooded out or hood ratted out or whatever,
Well, that's just a Shy. But I just so it could be a Greenleaf type show, but like Empire, like really like a hood Greenleaf, and then we got the random ass white girl who I've never seen or heard before, but all of a sudden that's the lover next to Jake or whatever.
But they said it in private that they haven't consummated anything yet.
This is our first time even hearing about this young lady, though. Like, I never even knew this was a thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when did this even become a thing? Brittany is eating Swiss cheese to help Duda. Okay, help me out with that.
Yeah,
help
help
me
me
out.
with that one too.
Help me out with that, DeMarcus. I need your help. I hated that they skipped this. They skipped the story 1 month from the shot held the gun to Duda's head, and everyone is acting like things are cool. The writers don't build on the tension. What the fuck? The writers don't build on a lot of shit. To your point. But yeah, you're right though. Again, why is Duda letting that slide? But he's whooping Nuck's ass. One of his only real soldiers. Look, again, back to children. Just
Can we go into Zay? Can we go into Zay with
That's
that
what-
girl? What?
come on,
Kim.
help me out. Help me out.
You asked a murderer and a soldier for Duda, who is a gangster. Are you a good example for my son? No, B. No, he is not. Common sense tells you he's not, sweetheart.
Wait. Your first date was smoking weed in a car. He couldn't even take you to an actual anything. You smoked weed in a car. Back it up. Where is your son? Where is your son? It's about to be Thanksgiving. Where is your damn son? Where is the baby daddy that made that little boy?
We thought it was Nuck, but I guess not. It's not Nuck.
I was like, damn it. Zay was like Jimma. Jimma was something, and then she wasn't. And then I thought Kenya was gonna be something, and now she's not. I'm like, what? I'm telling you, Lena.
How old is this kid? Maybe what do you call it? Maybe the new guy that's sweeping up is the baby daddy that was in jail.
Oh, you talking the guy that just got out of jail?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Now we're on that. Okay, can I please talk about that? Okay,
What's
so
up?
look. Like I said, I love the actor very much. I do. Okay. But at the end of the day, why is this character on the show? He's just on there to torture Damien into giving him extra money. And Damien hasn't said shit to his father. He hasn't said anything to Emmett. Both of these people can stop this from happening if you tell what is happening. This is ridiculous. It is a stupid storyline. And then wait a minute, and then we get the little extra nugget that Damien was sleeping with the man's wife, girlfriend, whatever.
Fiance, yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay, for one, I thought Damien was gay. For two, I'm like, why did y'all throw this nugget in there? Now, so now he has even more reason to hate you. So it's just ridiculous to me. Like the person just said, they're trying to build tension, but nothing comes of the tension. It's like, okay, we got this tension between Damien and I don't even know the guy's name. But what's gonna happen after that? What's happening?
So what doesn't make sense to me, aside from everything that you just said, is this is a front, right? This is not a legitimate business. Damien is there to fudge the books or whatever, right? This is not a legitimate business. Why would anybody make a illegitimate front of a business basically work release for, like, you have somebody from a halfway house, you have somebody on parole, like, why is this the central place for everybody who is like a known
out of prison?
Yeah, and I'm like, you know that there's gonna be parole officers, probation officers, all these people that are gonna be looking at this place. Why do you want extra law enforcement eyes on this place?
See,
you just had a shootout in front of the place. Now a car blew up in front of the place.
Because obviously it's the only place for employment for the criminals.
Yeah, because Otis, for some reason, sold all his pizzerias and put all that money into Smokies, which I guess because he told him
with Harlem, and they've never even
touched that. They can't afford to go to Harlem. They got to stay where they at. So that's all off camera. So we got Nuck better had been high or something to lose against Duda. And how did Brittany know about selling weed. She don't hang out for. She doesn't hang out for him. How did Brittany know about him selling weed? How did
Brittany know about Rob and Nuck's deal?
So I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I was like, I don't know. I was like, that's a good question. Off camera, I don't fucking know. Wait a minute.
I really thought that what's her brother's name?
Bakari told me.
Already.
Brittany. Okay, Bakari's sister. Okay.
I was to Kim. To your point, I didn't know who Brittany was either. I was thinking Tiffany in my head, but you're talking about Brittany. You're right. Yeah. It had to be Bakari.
No, but I'm saying how. Okay. I thought he already knew that she was like a mole or what.
For Duda.
Yeah. But now he's like, all right, I found out now, right? But I'm like, I feel like I missed the episode or something because the episode starts off and he's getting a letter back from the manuscript being submitted. I'm like, when the hell did he even finish the book?
Right. And again, he started off with a journal that never went anywhere. Then he got a typewriter that never went anywhere. Then he got a computer, a digital thing. Then he emailed his manuscript to the professor, who then printed it out and sent a hard copy.
You skipped the phone.
Oh, well, no, you're right. He texted. You're right. I'm sorry. Then he texted his shit. So he went from journal to texting, from texting to typing, from typing to computer, which then he printed out and sent a hard copy manuscript to a publisher.
And it's 273 pages, which is not a book make.
Yo, I'm like, but wait a minute.
What?
He could even put sentences and paragraphs together, but now he can write 200 pages worth of shit, and then they sent him back hard copy notes that guess what he's going to do? Get on the computer and retype it? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of all of this. Like,
you didn't know how to read 6 months ago.
Yo, Jamani, see, I thought they were setting him up to be murdered next episode. That the publisher for some reason said this is the greatest hood book he ever read, and they're gonna publish it. Duda finds out about it, finds out that he documented all the car stealing and drug dealing and gun running he's been doing for the Duda organization, and they murder him next episode. That's what I thought. But now,
I thought it was gonna basically be the hood version of The Best Man.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I get you. I like that. I like that. She should have known since he didn't want her last week. Okay, I gotta back this up. He didn't want her last week. What's we got? Trying to figure this out. Too many unnecessary characters and storylines. I would agree. Fuck Bianca, like that was hard to watch. Why they do the queen like that?
That was really hard. It was hard. I was disturbed by the whole thing. And then Bianca's face after it was she was deflated. Like she was like, what is happening right now? Like this is me.
That's like, my ego. I feel like again editing. I not sound like Chris. I think maybe there was a scene to explain what happened, and they were like, "We need to stick to the Thanksgiving theme, so we're just gonna cut out the important stuff to how we get to Bianca bent over, and we just need to get to that." And I'm like, "No, you need to figure out how we got there because I'm confused."
And then okay, so she has her own place. They're in the privacy of her bedroom, and this man got his pants still on. And a shirt, and I was like, "Wait a minute!" I understand sometimes the mood hits you, but I mean, Jesus Christ, it didn't. It seemed to me like a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying?
She was minding her own business, and then all of a sudden he pounced on her. You know what? Basic instinct. Michael Douglas walks in on his girlfriend and does something similar. He like throws her into the wall, and that's when he was young and virile. And I was like, that made sense. Like you saw how they got to that, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, then some freaky shit. But you can see how 1 + 1 = 2. This don't make
Right.
any sense. A security guard was bound to be a problem. I don't know how the fuck she pulled that off. Like did she she had to be watching. She had
Yeah.
to be watching, not looking at Candy to even notice this dude. And then she don't bring it up until she pulls out the gun and shoots. And I'm like,
And then when she shot, she didn't even look, David. She just popped and then started talking again. I was like,
what?
What?
I
And
felt
when
like
she
I was
learn to
watching-
shoot like that.
I felt like I was watching the deaf version of the blind dude in John Wick. And I was like, oh, she's some kind of expert trained assassin from the Yakuza. And this is how she's able to somehow not hear some Daredevil shit. Like she got Daredevil shit. Like she can like feel the vibrations. And she's like, wait. There's something over there. I was like, he's actually blind. But you know what I'm saying? Lala is having too many surgeries. Maybe she's on Ozempic or something.
No, there's something going on with her face. I agree with you, Miss Sharon. Them cheekbones are so. I mean, she did lose a lot of weight. She has. That is true. But them cheekbones have never, ever been so prominent in her face. She hanging out with the damn Kardashians because those are her best buddies. And you know how they get their face all plumped up with all types of nonsense. But she needs to stay in her place, okay? You are a woman from the Bronx, New York, and you are, you're Latino, you're Afro Latino, and you need to just calm down, okay? You're not a Kardashian. Like
you can't afford to get surgeries. You need to let that go. So I guess Alicia's bodyguards for Emmett had the holiday off. We never even saw them. I can't remember when we saw
only
them.
one.
He only his shot, and you saw Shad was at the dinner with Fatima in them.
Yeah. Oh, also, okay, I forgot to do this joke. It's a good one for me. Anyway, so Fatima is talking to her girlfriends, and it's like, oh, I miss Victor, and the girlfriends were like, no, you missed that dick, and I was thinking she should have said, no, he misses that dick.
Oh my God. Okay. So anywho,
That's a good one. I was like, I gotta. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Let's get into Trig, or whatever you want to call it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Anywho, So how many of us have had a breakup, right? You have a breakup, you feel bad, your heart is broken, but at the end of the day, you have a job, and that job pays you money.
Yeah.
So that you're not evicted from wherever you're living. It could be a house, you don't want foreclosure, your rent, your bills, and stuff like that. There's never been a time that I broke up with someone and it completely devastated me so bad that I now have to quit my damn job so that I can go home and take care of my mental. Are you kidding me?
What?
He is quitting his job because him and his girlfriend broke up? Are you kidding me? Oh, I gotta take care of my mental.
I can't open
People nowadays want to take mental health days, so he just took a mental health vacation, like extended vacation or what have you. What I thought was crazy was his underling or what have you was like, "What about me?" And I'm like,
What about you?
What about you?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, what? Why don't you go back to see what the guy you were fucking? Because I don't know why that was even necessary. I'm like, where is that in the storyline? Wait a minute. I saw the comment, the Thanksgiving thing. So this is Thanksgiving Eve. I guess because I remember when Duda was talking to Zay, he said, "You got to work. I need you to work tomorrow." He said, "Tomorrow's a holiday." He's like, "There ain't no holidays for us," or something like that. Family. Again, Emmett is like, "Hey, we're gonna. I think we should host everybody." So Robert's like, "No, we're gonna host everybody, all the baby mamas and the kids." Yet you don't see the baby mamas or the kids. Like, this would have been a good, since Halloween didn't happen, this would have been a good example for Tiffany and the other two mamas, which is not Keisha. The other two mamas and the two sons, which is not Emmett, was not Ronnie, get together, and he has a Thanksgiving with his family and his kids. Like, I mean, like, oh my God, like they're all gonna be invited to Thanksgiving. Like, why, damn it? Like, Just give me something. I want Duda to kidnap those 2 kids. That's what I
I
want.
want to know, what is it with this new brother? Because he's like, I have to invite this new brother to the Thanksgiving dinner. You have like a shit ton of others that were playing laser tag. Why are they not also?
No. Those are not siblings. Those are just random people that came in. Those were not siblings. Those are not siblings.
Okay. Well, he still has other.
Now, to your point, we discussed this. Yes, in season 2, they established that Darnell had a house full of little kids that that would be teenagers by now. They would be teenagers by now, and none of those kids were has been acknowledged. I mean, they were treated like the 2 sons, Martin's sons, in Bad Boys 2 and on. Like they just stopped existing. And I was like, that's not okay. But I don't know why, but we got
sons in what? So Martin.
No.
So what happened with Martin?
No. So in Bad Boys 1, he had 2 sons and a daughter.
Yeah, the one with the ears.
Both 2 of them. Yeah, 2, right? Both of those sons were gone by Bad Boys 2, and then 3. It was just the daughter. It was just the daughter. So it was when they said yes, it was just the daughter. So then they kind of because Reggie came in and they wanted to kind of focus on Jamani and I were like, what the fuck happened to our brothers? Like just disappeared. The men on the show are too soft. So maybe in this season, again, Lena Waithe is trying to get the men to be more in touch with their soft side or whatever. But again, what happened to the men's group? Like you have a men's group to address mental health. You don't quit your fucking job. Now, if he got fired because politically he funded the police and then got arrested for murder, then like these are things that can ruin a political career, and that makes sense. That makes sense. But just to be like, my feelings are hurt. I'm gonna quit my job and try to get my girlfriend back. Also, we talked about this. Fatima knew who she was fucking when she started. All of a sudden, is he gonna be a criminal? I don't know. Like he's always been one. What are we doing?
The very, very beginning, and that was a problem for you in the beginning, and then somehow you talked it out, and then he's trying to change who he is for you, and I guess for himself too. And then now all of a sudden, because his past comes back to haunt him, I'm out. I can't deal with it. I was like, this is ridiculous. Who wrote this?
Who? Oh, wait a minute. We got a comment for that. This episode was written by AI. Nothing matches up with the previous episodes. I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like they turned the chat GPT and was like, give us 15 episodes, please.
Yes, that would make sense. That was around the time of the writer's strike. Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, because Nina's storyline makes no damn sense.
No, that makes all the sense in the world. We want to get you off this show quick, fast, in a hurry. Where's Chris at? Because I know he's happy about this episode.
So to your point, they simply could have said Dre and I worked it out, and she doesn't want to be in Chicago anymore. She moved to Silicon Valley because she was IT actually when we first met her, and I'm moving there with her. I'm moving there.
Lene, I wanted to ask Jada or Tracy, can Lene stay with one of y'all? And that's done, right? That makes perfect sense.
We sell the house. I sell the house. We move on, right? And then it makes logical sense. Lene being 18, being grown. Hey, me and her and Bakari are gonna get a place since teenagers can get places here. Like Bakari. Oh, I got it. They said Bakari and Brittany are gonna move into Nina's house. Fatima is a journalist. I'm like, what happened to her writing anything? Like she just sits at home and helps people with sex kits, sex rape kits, or whatever. Like none of these people have jobs anymore. Like Jada used to be a nurse.
Exactly. That's my whole point. It doesn't make sense. What person that lives in the hood can actually just quit their? Even though Trig is an official person, right? He still has to work for a check. Yeah. Right. So. Yeah. I don't care how old his house is or how new the house is. You still have something you got to pay. Taxes, maybe. Yeah. Something. You got to feed yourself. It makes no sense to me that this man quit. And even if he's taking a mental health break, even if he is, okay, they should have said that. They should have said he sat down with his boss, whoever is, his boss, because everybody has a boss. Look, I'm going through some stuff. I need to take a break, a mental health break. I'm going on FMLA. Boom. That makes sense, right? Because you get benefits.
I hear you. Hey, you know what? He's gonna work for Jake. He's gonna work for Jake in his FUBU line.
No.
Who's putting those clothes together? Don't even know. Don't even know.
That position he made for Shad at the
Rock Center.
Yeah, he's taking it.
I wish they would just write out the Rock Center. Tracy is never there, and they only use it when they want some random people at the same place. You're right. I mean, Tracy was all about the community. Then she was all about Duda's penis, and now she just sits around talking about waiting to exhale and masturbation. Like, what is she doing? Like, she ain't doing shit. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Also, Jada should be like, hey, Darnell, I don't want all your random ass bastard kids in my house. Like that. That should be a conversation at some point. I don't know.
Jada's not like that about Darnell's kids. She's not. She never has been. She's always been open to his kids. No,
I feel like I like Keisha, and I usually don't say what about I'm about to say her, but when she's been getting on my fucking nerves since the last episode. I to what Jemani said, I was truly hoping she was dead. Like I was like, that would be significant. Like that would be like
it would have been significant, but people would have had something to say about getting rid of
I mean, that would have been awesome. Like Jemani said, that would take a show to a whole new different direction. They'll both be pregnant. So wait, I gotta get back to this. Don't wish pregnancy on Lene, especially Keisha. They're both gonna be pregnant.
I hope they don't do that to Lene.
Oh, that's right, because that's right. Well, I've never seen him get draws, but okay. So Keisha's definitely gonna be. We feel like definitely Keisha's gonna be pregnant. Next episode, she goes for some reason. Maybe she goes to the hospital after the explosion just to make sure she's okay. And be damned.
Where would she go? She was inside the building.
Hey, this is the shot.
Emmett came outside and was closer to the fire than she was.
It's the shot, man. It's the shot. Also, she said, "I'm going to the car with the son." And then immediately the car blows up, but somehow she forgot to go to the car. And she's like, oh, I just went to the bathroom. And then I'm going to go to the car. And then the car happened to explode. I was like, this is convenience. I was like, I don't understand. To your point of spinoffs, Tiffany's weed business. And in it, just leave. Just start your own show. Just Weeds Chicago. The Shy Weeds. Like something. Just make your own Weeds universe spinoff.
Oh, no. Felicia is going to put her money into that now. You do realize that, right?
But now
that's going to be Felicia. Felicia's going to be a partner now.
But now everybody's a partner. Duda was a partner. Then fucking Nuck was a partner.
Well, Duda's about to die, David. I don't know. Your writing is on the wall for Duda.
It's just everybody's a partner in this one ass weed business. The writers of the show must have just started smoking weed this year. Every time someone smokes this, they act like this is the most magical experience ever. You are correct.
No, it's the dahlia of weed.
You're right.
It's the dahlia of weed. Yep, from Force. Yep. Mm-hmm. Remember when Tommy took that drug and then he?
Oh, dahlia. My bad. You're right. Yo, that was some of the worst acting I've ever seen. Like Joseph Corey is good. I don't know what the fuck. He had a full body orgasm when he took that stuff, and I was like, this changed the game. Like you can't get to 100% drug-free, addictive-free orgasm and just go back to cocaine. That doesn't make any sense. No one would do that. They'll be like, hey,
that's what they're gonna do with Braden.
I mean, it was like, I was like, what? If I saw Braden do that, I would understand. But Joseph Sikora, he was like, I gotta wipe my pants. It was nasty. Lene's gonna be pregnant because Bakari asked if she's pregnant. That's not how pregnancy works. But I mean,
I think Lillian's being facetious. Like because Bakari brought it up, right?
It's okay. No, I just play with you. Also, back to Bianca. I was like, "Where's the Astroglide?" I mean, Harriet had Astroglide.
Did I just tell you, David? That was a sneak attack.
He was like, "Oh, wait! I wasn't prepared." She's like, "Hey, take a deep breath.
Now, the first time I saw it, I don't know if you agree with me. When I first saw it, I thought it was a mouth thing. That's what I thought.
He was humping hard, so I was like, which is it, front or back? I hear you. I thought maybe he held her down, and she was like, some face fucking. He was face fucking her. That's what we thought. And then when she wiped, is when she wiped. When he got off and she wiped the ass, I was like, oh, he was in the butt. He
I
in
was
the
like,
butt.
he did that. Yeah, he did that.
Oh, I was like, that
And
hurt.
they made sure that we could see that
Yeah.
she was like pulling down her nightgown,
Yeah.
and it was her behind. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that's
I'm like, whoever wrote this episode was working through some issues.
hey, y'all, she's getting butt fucked into season 7. Just for the record. Hey, she just got done filming season 7, episode 1, and she was happy for it. Like, she was like, hey guys, I got a job. I'm like, damn it. hey, Janet from Power, the whole girlfriends cast should come to the Shy. I mean, short of Taylor, Diana Ross's daughter, because she has talent. So like,
Tracy Ross is not coming to.
I feel like the rest of them, they haven't done shit since the girlfriend. So if they all just come to the show, they can replace Nina and Dre and be like, boom, there you go. I mean, dude needs some new lovers.
Golden is at least on Power Ghost, right?
Well, I'm saying, hey, last episode was her last episode. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she's looking for a job. That's what I'm saying. What we got? Why would the daughter be the most successful mega church, most successful mega church in Chicago, work as the secretary for Pastor MC Hammer's church? That don't make any kind of sense. I love it. I love it. Because it doesn't do this. I don't. And again, this came out of fucking nowhere. They're like, the white girl of promise. You just doing this so you can be together. You are fucking Jake. Let's think about it. So trying to get in with a super white mega pastor, you're getting some young dick. Tell me how this makes sense. Like, one of us is advancing our family. One of us is just getting some dick. So, like, I don't understand. Maybe this is gonna happen. I'm just saying, I don't understand. Like, this don't make any kind of sense. What happened to that? Where's Papa and Jake? They don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Like, this don't make any sense. So Victor don't ask his brother, what you doing for Thanksgiving? Like, what?
This show is too big to have all the whole cast in one episode. We've said that, and I just want to say, KK, yeah, that was the comment of the day.
Hey, Markeisha should have went to off camera. Should have went to California to spend Thanksgiving with Kevin, and then she comes back and breaks up with him. So we acknowledge that Kevin still exists, and then we acknowledge why he's no longer in the show. And we're not going to hear random ass voice messages and text messages from him because him and old girl broke up. Like, that would make some kind of sense. I was thinking,
they haven't said anything at all about Kevin.
Nope.
Since he's been gone.
Nope.
So is he still dating? What's her name? Markeisha.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, so technically, yes, but then we thought Papa was going to. Papa, again, and this is an eating holiday. So you would think the chubby people would be present. Like, I was like, where's Papa? You know what I'm saying? Where's Markeisha? I was like, they should be eating. You know what I'm
David,
saying?
that is insulting on a bunch of levels.
Okay,
Just not do that.
Let me save it from when they was getting high, right? I was like, they keep sending Rob back to the store. I was like,
yes,
they're gonna cook this food, eat it up, and then send him back to the store to get more ingredients.
Hey, Jamani, take it to the next level. I was thinking the same thing. I thought that one of the main dishes were going to be blunts. That they're actually going to set the Thanksgiving table, and there's going to be blunts in the middle, so they can get high. Then they get hungry, and then they can finish eating the food before the itis kicks in. I actually thought they were going to do that, or at least I cannot believe they were not serving some kind of weed-based food. I cannot believe it, like cookies, something. Like I thought. The sweet potato pie was going to be made with weed in it. There you go. Weed baked sweet potato pie. Put that out there. So somebody needs to make that for next Thanksgiving. And that will be in the Shy season 7 Thanksgiving episode. Christmas episode with the Christmas photos. Next season, next week needs to be the Christmas episode where the Christmas holiday photos get put out. And then that night, Shad reveals to Marcus that he fucked Tiara. That's what needs to happen.
I don't even know why that even has to come out, but of course it does.
Bring that up. So I'm saying, they've been working this bullshit too many times. They need to bring it together, and I think that it would just be awesome. Like Marcus is like, you know what, baby, it's you and me. Like we can make this work. And then Shad's dumbass once again texts Tiara. It's like, hey girl, remember that penis that time? I know you liked it. And then Marcus sees it. He's like, girl, you gotta get up out of here. Yes. So
Okay, I have to say this. So is anyone creeped out by Rashad and Felicia?
yes, of course.
I am so okay. So look, I feel like now look, I'm an older person. I am okay, and I love being older. But anyway, it's just making me uncomfortable
Yes.
to see Felicia Lynn Whitfield kissing Rashad,
No.
who could be her grandson.
No.
He's not old enough to be her grandson.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He's in his 40s.
Old.
He's like 43.
So, son, I don't know. I don't know about. I think Giovanni could be right, but either way, son, definitely son. We can agree that definitely son, and it's not okay. She's old enough to be a grandmother.
Yes,
a couple times.
and
With some teenage grandkids. Like I'm like, it's not okay.
No.
And it's not okay. A homosexual shouldn't have to do all that just to have a job. And to your point, what's the rest? What's the rest of the security crew? Where's the rest of her crew? It's just Shad.
It's just Shad.
And I'm like, it doesn't make unpopular opinion. They should write Trigg off the show. His storyline is trash, and Luke James is way too talented for the show. He killed it in them too. You're absolutely correct.
Right. Yes.
His perform and I was talking to Kim when we were doing the review. Like, he's such a great actor that in that show he played someone who could not play a convincing thug. That he no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't do it. And in this show, like, he is a convincing thug. Like, he actually can't. That's an actor. That's an actor. I was like he definitely should get some kind of Emmy nod for or Golden Globe for them.
I'm not taking anything away from him in them, but to say he's a convincing gangster in this particular show, I can't give that steam.
He was in the beginning when he first got this role.
Yeah,
he was, and then he changed his character.
Yeah.
His character, and now all of a sudden he's got depression, and he's got all these hang-ups and all this stuff going on. He was in the beginning when he was first trying to get Jake from Duda. Even before that, he seemed to be an actual thug. But I would say Reggie was more of a thug.
Oh yeah. Reggie was legit. He played the same damn character in Force. They're just like, hey, just go over here and do the same shit. Like, he was the same damn character. And I know she is 71 and he's 40 something.
It's still
and again, we've said it before. Like, season 1 and 2 had purpose. Like, it just made sense. Like, even the 63rd Street mob they've got rid of that entire group. And like, it made sense. The whole property flipping thing made sense. And I was like, they could have continued that. I mean, Brandon had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Relationship is kind of odd. She's old enough to be everybody's grandmother in this show. But to that point, even age aside, she's doing well with the character. Like, she said, she's not that elderly parent. Like, she's trying to be grown and she's trying to teach them good English and that kind of stuff. So it's a good character. She is Greenleaf. Somebody put in a comment. As I see her, all I'm seeing is the first lady of Greenleaf. Like, that's what I'm seeing. So this whole like underboss woman thing is not really catching for me. But anyway, we gotta get to a better show, which is an interview with the vampire. So Giovanni, any final words for the silliness?
I just thought that Alicia was basically. I felt like she was like channeling my mother or whatever with the whole grammar and all that type of stuff. But
I have to say, my people in my family are like that too. Like, they'll correct you if your grammar is incorrect. They will absolutely correct you, and they will remind you that you are not from the South. You are from New York, and stop that. Yes.
My mother's from the South, so she ain't gonna say that. But
my mother was from the South too. But my mother was a New Yorker who sounded like a Jewish woman, so she did not embrace her Southern side way of talking. She was an actual New Yorker. So, she didn't like when we started. I could raise my kids in Maryland, and for some reason, I started to sound a little Southern, and she did not like that. Like, no,
don't be like that.
Don't say you all in front of her. No, y'all. She was like,
it all goes back to childhood. Either way, I was like, in the end. All right, Giovanni. I'm sorry, you were saying, sir.
This season finale better not be a thing like we have the day before Thanksgiving. are we just gonna skip over Thanksgiving? Because I really don't want to see Thanksgiving. Like,
It's Christmas. I'm telling you, they're gonna push to Christmas. They're gonna push to Christmas.
Oh yeah.
yeah, Christmas is, there's a lot of crime that happens leading up to Christmas because people want to put presents under the tree and whatnot. Yes, do that and get this whole, like, let Nina just be gone.
But didn't Judah get shot the last time in Christmas? It was Christmas episode, I thought.
It was
they were a ballroom or a prom.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a Christmas thing, but it was snowing. To your point, I can't confirm that.
It was a Christmas party at the recreation center, I thought, and then
no, I thought it was a political event. It's a political event because like he was like
but they were doing Christmas at like Tracy's thing or whatever. But I'm sorry, go ahead, Jamani.
Anyway, Jamani.
Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to happen with this whole car bombing or like what message is this supposed to send? Like what? It would have been better if he blew up the house that he got him.
Okay.
Like, why would you blow up a car in front of your
business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just yelled at Zay for shooting up the place. Now you car bomb. No,
the very place.
Yeah. You do it at his house. That sends a more direct message.
Yeah. And saves your business. Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, did he plan for nobody to be in the car? Like, this time's up. Like, okay, now is what, he's still on the clock? Does he still, like, is this an incentive for him to now do it? Or is it just like, oh, well, I blew up your car, we're even now? Like, what is it? I have no idea what that means. And I'm like, if the guy who's in prison is extorting his brother, let's get to it. He's like, I need something. I need a raise. Let's get to it. Like, start shorting up the register, whatever it is, so that dude is like, where's my money at? I gave it to the guy I owe favors to. I don't care. I don't know. He gets his ass beat or killed or whatever. And more drama. I'm like, we don't need to create relationships to take away from drama. I don't like. Vic Mensa and Lala, like, that whole storyline could just fall off a cliff.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. It
has no purpose.
It was no need.
It's only to keep those two characters on the show. Other than that, there's no reason to have these people.
I don't understand. And then they don't need to be on the show because they're insular characters. They're only talking to each other. They're only fucking each other. Like, they don't interact with anyone else of any substance. So like, no one even knew they were even together. That's happening. If Emmett was like, "Hey, you can't be fucking my employee and me" at one point, then that would be different. Then the storyline would connect. But it's like they're just having their own story inside of Smokey's.
And this Bakari, this like, what is, like, we've been seeing him write this whole thing and it's finished. What is this, like? Get to the point, like, just stop lingering or whatever. I'm like, I know that we want to keep Kadeem Hardison as a part of the cast, but you need to get to what this is leading up to, because it's just going nowhere fast.
And the same thing with Brittany's character. Like, it's great that they wanted to hire his sister to be on the show, but give her a purpose. She has no real purpose.
Yeah. She's not even spying that well. She's not even spying that well. She's
not really doing it. That's her brother. So it's
but I'm saying, like,
off the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It just. I thought this was gonna be the episode, but that didn't happen either. Come on,
man. I got some dirt that'll make up for me, not having anything on Bakari. Well, and she's trying to make deals, and he's like, well, yeah, that depends on what you tell me. I was like, yeah, that's some good writing to say it depends, because if he just said, all right, I would have been like, that's a stupid deal to just. But yeah, I'm like, so obviously he took the deal because he whooped the hell out of Nook, but I'm like, I don't think that none of that was worth $30,000. But
come on, man, we gotta get to the vampires.
Like, comment, subscribe. save yourself from this show because it's only.
Thanks for watching. We'll see for the vampires. Boop. All right, Kim. Anything else before we head out, please?
No. Just I really can't wait till the show's over. So anyway, do you want me to do the whole?
Yeah. Okay, come on.
Because we didn't do it the last episode.
All right, come on. Don't worry about it. We'll do it for the vampires.
Oh, okay. All right. So no, bye. See you on the next one, chat. Love you guys.
Thanks, Kim.
Bye.
Yeah, guys. This show ain't going no damn place. But anyway, I do want to do the Christmas thing. So episode 3 of season 5 had a Christmas episode. So we'll get to that. Getting butt fucked is crazy work. I guess so. It's a job, but somebody has to do it. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're headed out interviewed the vampire. Far better show. Definitely worth your attention more than this. So, I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoyed The View very much. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go ahead?
Oh shit. Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
But anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.